arrived. There could be a fight here. I'm just going to try to get us into the right spot. Now, if they're after... There we go. Oh no, it's going to be brotherly love till one of them gets too close to the ladies. There we go. I can't see which Birmingham. There we go. Just as I predicted, as soon as the one tried to get too close to the ladies, brotherly love turned into a brotherly smack. Look at this, he's chasing him. Let's get in a bit closer. Listen to this. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to find a way to get back to where those males are. I don't think... Oh, the lionesses are running. There's actually going to be more of a fight. Hold on. Where are we? I'm going to get through here, Brian. Look. Just put... They're fighting. The lionesses joined in beating up the male. Okay, we've got to get in there, guys. We've got to get in there. Hold on. That sound is incredible. Yeah, the cubs and the... Let me just get forward again a little bit. Wow, I'm shaking. That was incredible. Oh, I can't even drive. That was absolutely incredible. You saw the unbelievable power. And now we know why Mfumo is called the authority. And I didn't even get to see what other Birmingham boy that was. I don't know where he's gone. He's there. He's still here. We might get some roaring. I'm speechless. Wow. Wow. As I said, you never know what happens out here in the African bush. While you were gone, another male lion arrived in here, and we just witnessed a massive fight. I mean, an absolutely massive fight. It was insane. The lionesses got in. There was just absolute... I'm speechless. I mean, look at this. And right next to us here, I'm just going to lean out the car. The lions are over there. But during that fight, the other male, who's somewhere around there, lost a bit of his mane. And now a lot of you probably been wondering, what is a male lion's mane for? Well, if you ever see anything like that, it's for protection. Now, don't worry, the lions are close, but I am safe. Look at that. Male lion mane that has been dislodged during the fight. Isn't that absolutely incredible? I'm just too speechless, but it seems like we're going to be lucky enough to show you exactly what transpired. So let's go across to James so he can do that.
That was quite something, I have to tell you. Now, I know some of you missed that. We're going to take a look at a clip and just have a look at how angry those lions and then the lionesses got. That was the most astonishing thing. Now, I think what's happened there, and Brent will either disagree or agree with me, but I think one of those females is in estrus. That, of course, means heat, and so there's a huge amount of competition between the brothers. Let's head straight back to Brent and find out what he thinks went on there.
How absolutely unbelievable is that? There is Mfumo, the authority, the victor. I didn't even get a chance to see what other Birmingham male it was. So there's a perfect example. Now the females and the cubs, they're like, well, we want to get out of here. Well, there's still some of them hanging about, but it's quite likely that they're going to move now. I can't see where the other Birmingham boy is. Oh. Be careful, cubby. No. Very often there's a cub right there. After a fight like that, the lion's blood is up. There we go. The lioness is going to charge in. She almost looked like she was going to charge in to try to keep them away from the cubs. So when blood's up, they've just been in a fight. A cub trying to be affectionate or whatnot might just get in the wrong position, and that's possibly what could have happened to that injured cub unit. Oh no, but it looks like I'm just going to try and get a bit lower, get in there a bit more, and I also want to go see where the other male's got to, see if he picked up any new injuries. But that wasn't, how crazy was that? That was happening right in front of us. That was, you saw that massive power of a male lion, and now we've even got some souvenirs. It's not very nice smelling, and I'm now definitely going to have to disinfect my hands after picking that up because it's very, very smelly. There we go. Now, that incredible fight, Laura in New Mexico is wondering why they would fight if they're coalition members. Laura, more than likely there's a female who's in estrus or about to come into estrus that Mfumo, the authority, wants to mate with. So he will fight with his other coalition members for mating rights. The other time they will fight is over food. He keeps watching to see where that other male is. And it was amazing. As I said in the beginning, this could go two ways. I think most likely they're going to fight. And oh, careful, cubby. Okay, so it could go two ways. You see, they greeted each other friendly in the beginning. Then soon as that other male, I'm not sure who it was. Brian, did you get a view? I'm not sure which of the Birmingham was. Was it Tino? Was it Nena? Oh, was it Utsuko? I don't know. But all I know is Mfumo, the authority, is definitely aptly named. He asserted his authority in that situation. Now, what's interesting was the females. They were hitting them both. So they didn't want either of these male lions fighting this close to the cubs. And there we go, another perfect sign of the patience game playing off. We've waited it out with these lions, and boy, were we treated. Brian is very excited. I'm very excited. I've still got the shakes. It's been so long since I've seen a good male lion box. Managed to do myself some injuries getting there. I've got some new holes, new piercings. So I'm going to go try have a look where that other male who lost the fight went. Maybe do some doctoring of my poor injuries. But while we do that, it seems like Stef has got Africa's biggest animal on foot.
We've managed to catch up with this elephant again, and he's about 20 yards away from us. He's standing in that thicket. You can just see his tusk through the bush. He doesn't even know we're here. It's really, I can't describe the feeling. It's elation, it's a bit of adrenaline. It's exciting, it's like standing on the edge of a high dive board. He's going to come into the open now. We're just going to stand very still. He presents no danger to us right now. He's going to come right into the open there. And we're just going to stand still, not do anything. He's scratching himself. Here he comes. Okay, we just stand still. He's not more than 20 feet, 20 yards away from us. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely unaware of us being here right now. He'd be doing this whether we were here or not, sharing this with him. It's just such a magic feeling. To be unobserved. To share a moment, a close moment. Let that elephant move off. We're not going to follow him anymore. That is about as close as I enjoy being to elephants. And just the fact that that elephant didn't even know we were here. The wind was blowing straight into our faces. Couldn't have been better. Right out into the open, that young bull elephant. Just really cool. Now Dodge, you've asked me if elephants are usually alone. When they reach sexual maturity at around about 12 to 18 years old, bull elephant like that one separate themselves from the herd and they become nomadic. Quite often, young bull elephant like this will join older elephant, much older elephant that are past their prime, and they will basically live with one another for short periods of time, couple of years perhaps. But as soon as a bull elephant gets to about 35 years old, he becomes solitary, and he stays solitary for most of his life until he gets to about 50 years old. From 50 to 55 years old, they're not really in contention for the females anymore. And what happens then is they start to distance themselves from the herds and from the rat race of trying to impress the ladies, and they move to swampy grass areas, and there they end their days between 55 and 60 years old in the Kruger National Park. That young bull, because he's on his own, tells me that he's probably somewhere between 12 and 18. I would guess from his size and the size of his tusks that he's probably around about 15, 16 years old if I had to guess. So not an old elephant, but definitely a mature elephant. Very nice sighting that on foot, and because he didn't even know we were there, it makes it even better. All right, Jamie has got some impala to show you.
Well, what an exciting afternoon it has been. From elephants on foot to a search for leopards, an unsuccessful search for leopards, lions, wild dogs, and now